when, you know, maybe our immune systems have been compromised and we've been challenged in traveling or not getting the rest that we might need. Now, I know we're talking about Secure Soy in an abbreviated fashion at the end of this hour, and we're talking about our bodies carrying excess weight.
Yeah, I was just checking on quantities, and on the 300, we're okay on the variety on the 300, the chocolate vanilla coffee.
Gotcha.
But it'll still be gone by the end of the day.
Right.
Where we're running low is on the individuals, the all coffee.
Right.
We only have about 100 or so left. The all chocolate and the all vanilla. That's where we're down to the last few hundred. The variety, we actually have a couple of thousand, but that's not much because that's the most popular.
Absolutely.
So
and a lot of people call after these shows too. So we were talking about excess weight, and if you're going to supplement anything, but if you are carrying excess weight, and I know that's where you're going to want to hear about today's special, vitamin D is something that you should think about.
Absolutely. And hopefully, what I noticed, hopefully what we should be doing is the 1,000 or 2,000, that you have a choice of 1,000 or 2,000.
I was going to ask about that, yes.
Yeah, because typically that's what we offer. So hopefully...
Yeah, we'll confirm that. But for the same price, too, by the way. So you can choose the 1,000 or the 2,000.
You could choose 1,000 or 2,000. It'll be the exact same price.
Right.
Hopefully that's the case. We have the graphic up there for the 2,000. But if that's what you want, that's perfect. The 1,000 is the same price. The 2,000, of course, is twice the levels at... and the capsule is tiny.
I know,
tiny. You won't find a smaller capsule than this. If we can get a shot of it, there we go. So the capsule is absolutely tiny, and all it contains is an ultrafine powder. So not only is it easy to swallow, it won't upset your stomach. So that's your 2,000 IU of vitamin D. So it's effortless to use, effortless to swallow. It's incredibly affordable. It's less than a dime a capsule. So a 2,000 IU, it's less than a dime a capsule. So it's incredibly affordable. What Shannon had started speaking about was the fact that if you're overweight, if you're obese, you have more body fat on your body. Vitamin D is fat soluble. So vitamin D is very much at home in the body fat on our body. So what happens is vitamin D is trapped, it's sequestered in the body fat on our body. So if someone, say if I went to the doctor and had a blood test done on my vitamin D levels at the weight I am now, and if I say I weighed 40 pounds more or 30 pounds more of body fat, my vitamin D level would be lower. Because that vitamin D, all things being equal, that vitamin D would be trapped or sequestered in our body fat. So as long as 70+% of Americans, and that's one of the contributing factors to this epidemic of vitamin D deficiency and vitamin D insufficiency in America and Western countries, what contributes to it is this epidemic of obesity and overweight. So it's very important to recognize those things, especially since vitamin D is directly related to how our brain functions, directly related to our mood. Vitamin D is related to how virtually every system in our body functions. To think about our muscles, vitamin D is related to our muscles. That when we talk about risk of falling in the elderly, we think, risk of falling in the elderly, that's all relating to the bones. And if vitamin D has anything to do with it, it's got to be because it's weakening the bones because you're not absorbing calcium as well. Yes, vitamin D is critical for calcium absorption, but the reason why vitamin D is directly related to reducing the risk of falling as we get older is because you can't contract your muscles adequately without healthy levels of vitamin D. So there's direct research showing improved muscle strength, improvements probably in balance as well because of that muscle strength in the elderly, not even the elderly, just older individuals when their vitamin D levels are healthy. So I could go down a list of benefits from vitamin D, but even more important than the list of benefits from vitamin D is the fact that most of us, almost everyone, research will be between 80 and 100% of people not supplementing vitamin D are deficient or insufficient. That's a frightening number. So we need to know our vitamin D levels, just as we know our cholesterol level, our blood sugar level. We must know our vitamin D level. And I say that that level should be above 50, ideally between 60 and 80. I try to be on either side of 70. So ideally between 60 and 80. We have so many reviews and charts talking about folks who went and their level was 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15, which is outrageously low, and the health consequences of that are not good. Not good at all. When you read the research and clinical studies on vitamin D and our long-term health, you would never want to go through a day of your life without having adequate vitamin D levels. Once you establish them, they're easy to maintain. I have tons of reviews here that talk about folks unable to get adequate vitamin D levels through really high potency supplements. They take mine, suddenly their levels are fine. So the reviews, I recommend reading them. This is, again, another product that's almost perfectly reviewed, and it's something that all of us need to pay attention to.
Absolutely. So you should know that number, and it's probably the most vital vitamin that you can supplement. What Andrew is doing in terms of pricing, remember, you can choose the 1,000 IU or the 2,000 IU, the same price, which is really extraordinary when you think about that. You see that item number rotating at the bottom of your screen. So you can choose the 60, the 180, the 360, or the 720. When we get into the kind of savings that you see, in particular on the larger sizes, those really get pretty close to today's special savings. And certainly it partners beautifully with our today's special that you'll see at the end of this hour in abbreviated fashion. But, you know, when you think about the vitality of our life, when you think about really the hardest working organs in your body, when you think about your energy levels, when you think about really supporting your bone health, this is really your perfect partner. And because Andrew is doing it so affordably, you know he makes the world's finest vitamins. They are all additive free. They are made with the energy of the sun. And so if you're going to supplement your vitamin D, which chances are you may have even been told that you should, I think we're all aware of vitamin D and the importance in the body. You know, you watch any medical show, you read any newspaper, you watch maybe a news magazine. I think we're all aware of how important vitamin D is. And if you're going to supplement that vitamin D, which you should, and remember, you should know that number, you want to do it with the world's finest. So definitely take action and grab yours. There aren't a lot of these to go around. Actually, almost 1,400 of these already spoken for, just in brief mentions throughout the couple of hours that Andrew has had today. And
so, yes, we're gonna, if we keep talking too long, we're gonna run out of time for the
exactly.
a little bit of time on the Secure Today special. But again, vitamin D, I can't, I often say, if you're gonna take one pill, and this is a tiny pill, I would probably, and I take 4,000 IU daily. That's for me has been, so if you're taking my Essential 1 multivitamin, which has 1,500, you take 2,000 here, you're at 3,500. So, and if you might be getting a little in our Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails and certain other products, you'll be right at 4,000. Typical person at their ideal weight, at your ideal body weight, about 4,000 is going to be what you need to achieve the proper blood levels. Again, if you're overweight, if you're obese, you're going to have to do something more like 5, 6, 7, 8,000 or more. But get a blood test, know what it is. I can't emphasize enough how important this is going to be for your long-term health and for how you feel.
absolutely. Well, we've got time to sneak in one more item before we do our